Tired of these guys who start blushing the moment the girl holds their hand? Well, here are 10 romance anime where the main character isn't shy. Let's go! Number 10, why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion.
レリアナ。
待って早く下ろして
いいからじっとしてろ。
テイラー卿が危ないんです
What a good way to get transported to another world rather than getting pushed off a building. Just kidding. That's what happened to Yuna Park, an ambitious girl who wanted to go to college but then got pushed off the roof. But since this anime, she was born in another world as Raeliana Macmillan. Raeliana is a character from a novel and she's poisoned to death by her own betrothed. Now, Raeliana refuses to die for a second time.
なあ、馬の足取りがいつもよりかなり遅いようですが。
誰かさんのせいでな。
I went into this anime with zero hopes. It got the usual shoujo tropes and the main guy had one of those shoujo anime faces. But turns out this anime is really good. The dynamic between the two characters is really nice, and that adds that little spice you need in these anime about villainesses. And there are some nice plot twists along the way too. Number 9, his and her circumstances.
何かうまいこと言わなきゃいけないんだけど。
私も思いつかないし。
本当は宮沢といられなくてすごくつまらなかった。
There's nothing better than enemies becoming lovers, am I right? Come on, that tension turning into a sweet, sweet romance is something we all need in our anime. Miyazawa Yukin is a girl who tries to be the good girl all the time, but her life takes a change when Arima Soichiro comes into the school and finds out her secret facade. Now he blackmails her and in return she must do her bidding.
弁当くらい一緒に食べられるといいんだけど。
本当？一緒に食べていいの？
当たり前だろ。宮沢とがいいんだ。
This anime has that whole 90s rom-com bliss more than anything. You got that old animation, slowly developing romance, and even those funny anime faces the characters make when they're angry. If you love that old animation style, then you'll definitely love this. But even if you don't, you'll still love the romance here. Number 8, Insomniacs After School.
私が月に行ったらそこから手振るよ。
またそれ？マガリが作った話と。
Finally, we have an anime for all the insomniacs in the anime fandom. Wait, we had a Call of the Night, but we didn't have a high school anime about it. And the rule is you should always have a high school anime about every trope in existence. This is about our grumpy main character, Ganta Nakami, who's also a certified insomniac. He stumbles upon Isaki Magiri, a girl who is chill and curious, while poking around the club's abandoned observatory.
この台使えるかな。
よいしょ。
何すんだ。
You may say an anime about insomniacs can't be wholesome, but I beg to differ. This anime isn't just about insomnia-inducing shenanigans. There's a sweet dash of romance too, and it's got that cozy slice-of-life vibe more than anything. If you're an insomniac, and you'll find this anime relatable. But if you're searching for a good slice-of-life anime where the main character isn't shy, you'll love it too. Number 7, Nijiro Days.
好きな子にはちょっかいかけたくなるもんでしょ。
は？キモいこと言ってんじゃねえよ。
Alright, don't grab your pitchforks. I know the main character here isn't a forward guy, but that's why we have 3 other main characters. Yep, that's right. This anime is all about couples. So, who's the guy in the group who is not shy? It's the redheaded dude over here. And turns out he's obsessed with the tsundere in the group. That alone should tell you how much romantic tension we're going to get in this series.
俺が応援して。いらない。なんでだよ、人がせっかく。うるせえな。出たくて出るんじゃねえんだよ。
Just like Insomniacs After School, Nijiro Days has a lot of wholesome moments, and that's just a part of the charm of having different couples. We've got the shy duo, we've got the extra forward duo, we've got the couple who are already a couple, and then there's the Sai Tsundere too. It's like a romance anime buffet. Pick the couple you want and stick with the story. Number 6, Banished from the Hero's Party.
いいじゃん。一緒に入れば。
女の子にこんなこと言わせていいのかい？
I guess the title explains it all. Here we have a guy who got banished from the hero's party, decided to quit going on adventures, settle down in a village, and help the rest of the villagers. But is that all? Nope. If that was the case, then this anime wouldn't exist. Like every lucky guy in anime, this guy gets a girl by his side. No, not just a normal girl, a badass princess who knows how to be our hero's perfect bodyguard.
実はね、ロガービアでは結婚すると夫婦は1ヶ月仕事を休んでミードを飲みながら2人きりで過ごすのよ。
The main reason Banished from the Hero's Party got popular was because of the way it played with the romance tropes. No, you don't get anything new in terms of fantasy elements, but you get a couple who isn't shy, act like real human beings, and become lovers at the end of the season. That's pretty sweet compared to romance anime coming nowadays. We're already in a Rent-a-Girlfriend Season 4, and the two still barely hold hands. Number 5, Bakemonogatari.
あららひくん、まさかあなた私のヌードを見て欲情したのではないでしょうね。
仮にそうだったとしても僕の責任じゃない。
もういいわよ、こっちを向いても。
そうかよ、ザグ。
Japanese, monogatari means story, which is why Studio Shaft decided to go full story mode on this one. No, seriously, this has one of the most unique directing in anime. Probably the only anime to go full light novel mode on an anime adaptation. This is about Koyomi Aragari helping out girls with mental issues. And no, being a therapist to anime girls is not an easy job.
分かってくれればいいんだ。
唾を飛ばさないで、素人童貞が映るわ。
認めましょう。僕は童貞野郎です。
Like I said, the directing of this anime is so unique, it's going to be a love or hate thing. I hated it first, but on my second rewatch, I started to enjoy it. Usually it's hard to adapt a light novel to an anime, and in the case of Bakemonogatari, it's extra hard. It's filled with tons and tons of dialogue, so this is the best adaptation it can get. And don't worry, our main character isn't a wimp. Number 4, Fruits of Griseia.
どうした？
あ、ごめんごめん。風見裕二？ふん、裕二くんか。私は周防天音。はじめまして、裕二くん。
If you thought the one guy having multiple girlfriends problem trope was over, nope, it isn't. Fruits of Griseia is about this dude called Yuji who goes to a school with 5 girls who have the mysterious pasts. The difference between this and a ton of other high school anime is the main character. This guy is the epitome of main characters who are not shy. There could be 50 girls confessing to this guy at the same time and he'll still be chill than the chill guy from the internet.
裕二くん、いつから？
かなり前から。
Even though the Fruits of Griseia anime is good, to get the best experience, you probably should play the visual novel. Seriously, it's great. The backstories of the girls get more fleshed out, and rather than having to watch how this guy gets all girls, you can pick the girl you want and stick with that route. Number 3, Skip and Loafer.
みつみちゃん、なんか怒ってる？
怒ってはないけど。
けど？
島くん、本当に眠いだけで学校休んだ。
Meet Mitsumi Iwakura. She's like Nobara from the countryside, but less rowdy. She decides to ditch her rural roots for big city dreams. Come on, it's every village girl's dream to enter Tokyo. But her grand entrance at school, let's just say it's not winning any awards. Luckily, there is Sasuke Shima, Mr. Nice Guy, ready to lend a helping hand.
こんな大げさな仲直りって小学生ぶりで。本当？いや、普通にやばい。
Skip and Loafer isn't those romance anime you can just watch while eating popcorn. It has less stakes, less drama, and it's more about giving you that wholesome feeling of love. It also has that shy girl popular boy trope, so the popular boy isn't going to start blushing when the girl throws hints at him. So if you dig tales of fresh starts and meeting quirky characters, Skip to Loafer is the show for you. Number 2, Horimiya.
みんな、あんたのこと暗いって言ってた。
そう。
だから話しかけたのに。なんだ。全然暗くないじゃない。
Horimiya is peak romance done right. The couple becomes lovers early, the chemistry between the characters is established nicely, and a majority of the anime is about relationship issues you get while dating instead of heartache issues you get during a love confession. And that alone is a reason why this stands out among tons of other romance anime.
2枚目？しかもまた心霊特集？ って何枚あんの？
今とりあえず3枚見て、ソータが帰ってきたら残り2枚見る。
うわー、5枚もある！
We all have secrets, right? And so do the main characters of Horimiya, Koyoko Hori and Izumi Miyamura. At school, these two are the complete opposite to each other, with Koyoko being the bright and cheerful one, and Izumi being the dull nerd. But when their true personalities are revealed, the two are forced to hide it from the public, and thus they begin to fall in love. Number 1, Apothecary Diaries.
化粧をしているのか。
いいえ、していません。
そばかすが消えてるぞ。
はい、消しましたから。
化粧をして消したんだろ。
化粧を落としたから消えたんです。
And we're finishing off with one of the most underrated anime of all time. At least it was underrated at first, then people realized how good it was and added it to their watch lists. This is about Mao Mao, who, like every girl in ancient Japan era, lived a peaceful life, and then was forced to be a concubine. But Mao Mao is smart, and when she steps up to find the cure of a mysterious illness spreading across the castle, she grabs the attention of Jinshi, a handsome palace official who promotes her.
痛いです。
そうか。やる。
The good thing about Apothecary Diaries is how it does nothing wrong. It plays the cards right, it does everything perfectly. You got a well-written female character, a main character who doesn't act like a creepy jerk, a nicely done mystery, and the good old royal drama. If you skip this anime, then beat yourself with a stick, and then add this to your watch list because it's that good.